I'm giving AI one product idea and asking it to build the entire brand. The logo, packaging, social posts, product visuals, and the ads, all from one workflow to see if Lovart can actually build something launch ready. Most AI design tools can make something that looks cool, but for a real business, that's not enough. The hard part is making everything look like it belongs to the same brand. Your product packaging, Instagram posts, ads, website images, posters, and video content all need to feel connected. That is where small businesses usually get stuck. They hire a designer for the logo, use Canva templates for the posts, ask ChatGPT for brand ideas, generate some random AI images, then try to stitch it all together manually. And the result is a brand that looks like it came from 5 different places, because it did. Before, a small business would need a designer, a photographer, an editor, and a separate ad creative workflow. Now, the question is whether you can get the first version of all of that from one brief. That's what I want to test. Lovart isn't positioning itself as just another AI image generator. It's more like an AI creative workspace. The idea is that you start with a business brief, build the visual direction, create the brand kit, and then generate multiple campaign assets from that same direction inside one canvas. That is the part I want to test. Not can it make a nice picture, but can it help create a brand system that actually feels usable? So here's the test. I'm going to create a premium dog treat brand from scratch. Not just a logo, I want the full package. Brand identity, product packaging, social posts, product visuals, an e-commerce hero image, and a short product ad. Basically the kind of creative package a real business would need before launching. I'm going to call the brand Bark and Bloom, and here's the prompt I'm putting in. Before I generate a single asset, I want Lovart to help me define the look and feel of the brand. This is the step most people skip. They jump straight into making an image and then try to reverse engineer a brand around it. Before, I'd generate one image and then try to build a brand around it. Now I can start with the brand system and create the assets from that. So I'm asking Lovart for colors, typography, logo direction, packaging style, and the overall visual world for Bark and Bloom. And what comes back is a proper mood board. Color palette, font suggestions, logo concepts, and a clear visual direction I can actually build from. Now here's where I want to push it a little further. Instead of just accepting the first direction and output, I'm going to refine it. I want the brand to feel warm and slightly boutique, not clinical, not generic. So I'm adjusting the color palette here, swapping one of the tones for something earthier, and asking Lovart to tighten the typography so it feels more premium. This is actually an important moment because in a real business, the brand direction is a conversation, not a single output. And what I want to see is whether Lovart can iterate inside the same canvas without losing consistency. And it does. The mood board updates, the logo concept shifts to match, and the overall visual world stays coherent. That's the thing that matters, not the first result, but how it holds together when you start pushing it. Now let's turn that brand direction into something practical, product packaging. This is where it starts to matter for a real business. A small business owner doesn't just need a nice logo sitting on a blank page. Here we'd need labels, packets, mock-ups, and designs they can actually use to sell the product. So I'm generating the dog treat packet design. Front label, back label, ingredients panel, and a few flavor variants. And the key thing I'm watching for here is consistency. The real test is not whether the first image looks good, the test is whether the 10th asset still feels like the same brand. So let's keep going. I'm now going to push further and generate a second packaging format, a small treat box, which would sit alongside the packet in a product range. And this is where Lovart starts to feel genuinely useful because it doesn't rebuild the brand from scratch. It carries the same color palette, the same typography, and the same visual style across into this new format automatically. Now I'll generate a third variation, a flavor extension. Let's say Bark and Bloom launches with chicken bites as the hero flavor, but they also want to show a peanut butter bites and a salmon bites variant. I want to see if Lovart can create packaging that clearly belongs to the same range, but is visually differentiated enough that a customer can tell the difference on a shelf or product page. And it handles it well. Each variant has its own color accent, its own flavor callout, but the same logo placement, the same label structure, and the same premium feel. That is what a real product range looks like. And getting to this point with 3 packaging variants, a box format, and a full flavor range would have taken days of back and forth with a designer. Here, it took a few prompts inside one canvas. This is one of the most important tests. If the AI gives you something that looks great, but you can't easily change it, it's not that useful in practice. So I'm going to tap into one of the design layers, change the flavor name from chicken bites to peanut butter bites, adjust a line of text, and move one design element. This is the kind of edit that happens in real life because no first version is ever perfect. Now, this is the part that should feel genuinely different from a normal image generator. I'm not starting again from scratch. I'm taking the same brand and building the rest of the campaign around it. Before, I'd need 5 different tools just to make this feel like one brand. Now I can build the brand and the whole campaign in the same workspace. So from here, I'm generating an Instagram launch post, a Square ad creative, a story cover, an e-commerce hero banner, and a promotional poster, all from the same Bark and Bloom brand direction. And this is a difference between making content and building a creative system. The assets look like they belong together because they were all built from the same starting point. Now here's something I want to test specifically, because this is where a lot of small businesses get stuck. Once you've got the brand kit and the packaging, you still don't know which marketing message is actually going to work. Do customers respond to the ingredients, the emotional connection, a launch offer? You don't know until you test it. So instead of rebuilding the brand each time, I'm going to use the same Bark and Bloom brand kit to generate 3 different static ad variations, each with a completely different angle, but all clearly from the same brand. The first ad is a health and ingredients angle. The message is made with natural ingredients. Clean product shot, ingredients arranged around the pack, premium and fresh. This one is the customers who care about quality and what's actually in the product. The second ad is an emotional angle. The message is treat them like family. Warmer lifestyle image, a happy dog, softer visual feel. This one works for social media awareness. It's about the relationship, not the product specs. And the third is a conversion ad. The message is 20% off your first bag. Stronger call to action, an offer badge, product front and center. This one is the paid ads where you need someone to actually click. 3 completely different messages, 3 completely different layouts, but they all look like Bark and Bloom. That's the point. A real business tests multiple angles, and Lovart lets you do that without briefing a designer 3 separate times or rebuilding the brand from scratch every time you change the message. And once I've got a campaign direction I like, I can take one of these ad images and turn it into a short video asset as well. So let's do exactly that. I'm going to take one of these product visuals and turn it into a short video asset inside the same canvas. Small businesses don't just need static images anymore. They need content for Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, ads, and product pages. And again, the point isn't just that Lovart can make video. The point is that the video still belongs to the same brand world. Same colors, same visual direction, same feel as everything we've already built. Here's the part that actually matters. If you're a small business owner, e-commerce seller, solo founder, or creator, the bottleneck usually isn't ideas, it's execution. You need your business to look professional before you have a full creative team, and you need to keep producing content without every asset looking like it came from a different place. A tool like this makes sense for launching a new product, refreshing an existing brand, testing seasonal campaigns, or building e-commerce visuals quickly. It's not replacing a full creative team, but it gets you a real first version of everything from one brief. The thing I genuinely find interesting about Lovart isn't that it can make one impressive image. Lots of tools can do that now. The more interesting part is the connected workflow. You start with the brand, then build the assets around that brand, then keep editing and expanding inside the same space. Before, I'd need 5 different tools just to make this feel like one brand. For small businesses, this is the actual value. It feels less like a prompt box and more like a creative system. So that's Lovart, not just an AI image generator, an AI design agent for building brand campaigns from scratch. I'll leave the link below if you want to try it out for yourself. And if you're a small business owner, start with one real business idea, then see if you can turn it into a complete brand kit and campaign instead of just one image. Watch this video next to see how to direct full AI films by giving this AI agent just one prompt. Also subscribe to the channel for more AI updates just like this. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.